Hello, welcome to Word from Your Mother. I have returned. It is September the 1st, and oh my goodness, that thing does go on. It's perfect. September 1st, Monday, I guess. This is going to be a usual suspects. It's my typical 5-card energy spread. Here we go. Alright, first, let me go back to this morning and yesterday and the pieces where I'm seeing a change of life, a change of role, time having passed, you getting older, and the correct pacing of yourself in order for you to have a new you. Okay, and that's just general. In general, the last 2 or 3 readings have embraced everything that I just said, right? But what I got here is the Magician, and then I got stop, and I've thought, you've got to stop fixing everything. You're the lead tell her what to do. You're the one that comes up with the answer. Everybody goes to you. You keep it running for everybody. You do for everybody. And you've got to stop. And then I flipped over this, and you're an old car. You're weary. You're wore out. You're retired, which we were talking about in the first reading earlier. And exhaustion, bone tired. You need restoration and love and care. It's long overdue. But old habits die hard. That's code for the velvet fist. Girl, you're a control freak now, and you had to be in control because somebody had to do it. And you did it until you couldn't let go of it. And you're because you're in it for the long haul, enduring. And then back in the good old days, you're, oh my God, what would my mother say? Stuff like that. Family patterns. When you go back in time and the way you would have, what you would have done, here it comes. You're trying to walk the walk all the way off the plank, and you wish you could go back in time, and you're stuck in the past, and you got the boo-hoos and the nostalgia, and I'm not even looking at that looks sad, and I'm glad I can't see it. Okay, so anyway, Spirit's telling you to stop. You're at a different point in your life. You're at a role-changing crossroads, a defining moment, and you've got to release control. You've got to stop fixing it. And you've got to fix you. That's what you've got to fix. Okay? This is what I got. Now you got what I got. Are we ready? Looks ready. I've said all that I can say. So, oh my God. And that's why. That's why. You can only be lied to so much and not do nothing about it. And ignore everything. Act like see, this is, I don't know what the hell that is. That's like a tarot spread, isn't it? Yeah, that's a... Okay, we got the moon. We got tomato, potato, a perfect circle. I'm not sure what that is. And then we got lots of out in the garden stuff. I don't know what that one is. So this is a little mini drawing of this deck of cards. I never realized that. And it says ignore the preceding, but that's a lie. So is this a lie? That's a lie. You can't trust anything, because now you don't know where you stand. Oh, in this happy, unhappy. Is it happy? Is it really? Where's your tools? Where's your conversational tools? Here we have a wall of hammers, a bunch of wrenches, a tool belt, some welding gloves, a monkey wrench, a lot of pliers. Someone who is very methodical and organized, and it's number 1. Someone who walks the walk. They're practical. They have values. They have abilities. They have resources. They've got what it takes. They got the application to build it, to fix it, the organization, to help someone, to attend to the task at hand, well prepared, equipment, getting shit done, and masculinity. I'm confused. Lies about the happy relationship, but that's everything I could ever ask for right there. So what's not to be happy about that? And if that, I mean, you can't fake experience. You can't fake practicality and common sense. So I don't know where this lie comes from, but it's ignore the preceding. Is it your lie? I don't know. That just makes me confused and unhappy. Okay. One of these things is not like the other. That's the first thing I thought when I saw this card, because there's another card in this deck that's like that. And tomato, potato, potato. One of these things is not like the other. It's crossing you. A subtle difference that only you can detect. Oh my God. This is going to be... Okay. Okay, and then we have a fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Every time I start a reading, I am just infested with nose fuzzies. Oh, and you're just keeping it going. Are you stirring the pot? Are you keeping it going? But this is the practical. Okay, and then we're going to hear about something on Monday. Isn't today Monday? Did you get the message you were waiting for today? Yes, today is Monday. Today's the day when this could be a big shift in power, a giant shift in power. Actually, this is quite elementally, cosmically large. It has gigantic implications, okay? One way or the other. Today, right now. And then we got, you should accept valid criticism. Oh, it just gets more and more confusing from a fair woman. Get out of my house. Why are you here? Why is this woman here? Get out of my house. This is what's coming for you. A new start, a brand new beginning. Is it because this bitch come in the house? Who is this bitch? And then we got a fish hook. Powerless. A feeling of helplessness, paralyzed, vulnerable. You fell for the trap to temptation, the bait, the con game, a great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, multiplication principle. Okay, someone has caught you. You're in somebody's caught trap. Fucking hell. And then I'm sorry. I have had the worst stuttering problem for days now, and I try to stay on it, but it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. I don't know what the fuck. Infinity. I feel like I've been stuttering for an infinity. I've been around the loop, lost and drowning, just treading water, and now I'm caught. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. Now you're circling the drain. You found a way to survive on your own. You're making it work. So you're relying on yourself. A fish hook. Well, it goes from one, it runs the gamut. You start out powerless, and then you end up with abundance. So you're in a bad situation, then it's going to get better. It's going on right now. And it's going to result in a brand new start, Ophelia. And this is what's lurking down the road. Ooh. Well, that's good. That could be Bow Chicka Wow, too. What's this? Door to the Akashic Records. I don't think so. This is one eye. And if your eye be single. If your eye be single. This is going to come out for you really good. I mean, if we're talking cosmically large, then this is just a big joke. And today's the day. The tipping point is today. It's going, or what's going on right now. I still don't get this. And this is like... Oh, okay, this is a big level up. This is not to go around again. This is to... and if your eye be... Rapture. If your eye be single, it's time. You're going up. Okay? Oh my God. It is kind of like rapture. I mean, look at it. And if your eye be single... Okay, and then what would these But you're old. You're old. You're tired. It's time. Stop saving people. What we got down here? Who am I? Okay. This is what I just picked up from right here. So the lies matter. Okay, Spirit, I don't understand this side. Help me on this side of the board, and we'll pull all the cards that we need to, I swear. I'm down over here. Y'all feel like we're good over here, right? Right? I feel like this is pretty clear, and it's happening. Timber! Okay, show me the lies. And ignore what lies? Ignore. Look over here while I do this. Don't look over here. Practical, has the tools. I don't understand. Show me the 7 swords, Spirit. Show me the 7 swords. And how it pertains to the 4 of wands. The 7 of swords. Betrayal. Lies and betrayal. Fuck. Queen of swords. So you've been knowing. This is also kind of, you know, I see it all together, but this is also what's exiting and what's entering. So as this is exiting, you could say it's your past. And as this is entering, you could say it's what may be, right? So in your past, lots of lies and betrayal, and you've been knowing, you've been ignoring it, you've been acting like you couldn't see it, never addressed. Neither the betrayal nor the lies ever addressed, because you just ignore it. Keeping up appearances to address the lies and betrayal is to lose what the security that you do have, and this is in some way a matter of keeping up appearances, keeping the illusion intact. See today's reading. I was talking. It's tinsel. What is it that keeps a bubble round? Tinsel strength. I want to look, but I keep forgetting. Somebody tell me. Starts with a T. The illusion of the 4 of wands. Because it's a sacrifice you make. You put up with the lies and the betrayal because he's quite handy. It's very handy. And that is a trade-off that equals happiness. Maybe you don't care, because you've ignored it. You've just been waiting. You're like, fuck it. He fixed my toaster. And here comes a fair woman. Okay, we're not there yet. Show me the happiness trade-off. Happiness in trade for practicality. That's the truth. You found a dysfunctional relationship that works. How about that? Doesn't require too much of you. Kind of detached. That's good, isn't it? That's good. Them lies don't hurt anyway if you're detached, right? Detached from the truth of the broken heart. Okay, so you are numbed out, but you still chose to stay for the practicality. It does hurt, but you're numb to it. Oh, this is just... Okay. So maybe you can't leave and you're forced to live with these lies and act like it's okay, it didn't happen, it doesn't matter. Gaslighting. It's the worst place in the world to be, but you're required to act like you're just giddy with delight. Because it's a trade-off. The happiness, it's a bearable trade-off. Well, you have no choice but to bear it, right? But he's handy. For all the other sons of bitching things he is handy. And you rely on that. So you found a dysfunctional relationship that's functional, that works. But it's long-term, not happy. Ignore the preceding. You've got to stand for something. Pick it. Okay, you tell me. Ignore the preceding. Okay, but what? I'm not gonna. I can't choose to ignore those lies the way you are. So There's our wall. I took you as far as I could see. And show me the Two of Pentacles. Practicality. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. Security. He's handy. The message comes today. Long term. You've known this person for a long time. Even to even conceive of doing anything about this is inconceivable, because you think that it's this way because it is this way, because it's this way. Shall I go on? Right? You don't see that you don't realize that there's a choice to do it any other way, because it's always been this way. And you wish you could escape. Maybe you're going to leave him a note. The saddest song in the world. You don't even know who I am. Oh my God. So you see the truth now. It'll never be right. This is your choice. Again, you had a choice this morning too. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. But it's detachment. It's just exactly like that song. It's just sad. The saddest song in the world. You ignored yourself. Lying to yourself. Waiting. Always be waiting. So, you're like, well, I can't wait anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to put this down. I'm gone. I don't have to have this. I can make a different choice. And to make a different choice, to make the choice that you thought that you never even considered, making a choice that the last thing you were trying to do becomes what sets you free. And you go from a feeling of being trapped and powerless, and maybe you go through all these rushing currents, and I don't know, be careful. Be careful the deals that you take. Some of them are bait. A con game, be careful. A great catch. You're gullible. You're lucky. You got a pocket full of money. Maybe the wrong person seen the money. Maybe the wrong person seen your gullibility. How quick you were to give them $1 to share your sandwich. But in the end, your good heart does stand you well. The luck of the fool. To go into it wholeheartedly. To go into it in the light. Naive and gullible. Be careful. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. It's your turn. It's your turn, but you're new at this. You're new at this. He knew what he was doing. You're brand new at this. But you're still, just because you've never done it doesn't mean you can't do it. And you'll do well because you have a good heart. Careful, you're gullible. He may ask you to marry him now to keep you. You may feel called to a higher calling. Whatever it was, it's an evolution to be called to answer a higher call, because this is not really, you're not really doing nothing till we get right here, and that's okay. That's okay. But I have a hard time judging what you're doing because I don't have anything to base it on. So maybe you don't either. Maybe this is your first time out ever. Okay? So just do the best that you can do and be clear. Be clear in your communication. And then here we have the Ace of Wands, and If your I be single, oh, that is a calling. That is definitely a higher calling. And if your I be single, you may be leveling up. Oh, and it requires isolation. You got to go to the hermit to get the spiritual enlightenment, right? The focus, the laser focus. About the King of Wands. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the King of Wands is going to level up. Well, good for him. And if I be single, he's resistant, bound to his ego. His I is not single. He's got a wall between them two hemispheres of his brain. An inability to communicate, to see eye to eye, to see any other version, to focus and to go forth wholeheartedly. You'll never see, there's no more passionate person alive than the King of Wands. And if he invests, he's not a half-asser. This energy is not a half-ass energy. But it may blow hot and cold. But if this is an eye-opening moment, then you've got to let it take its course, and he needs to be alone. Whoever this is, they need to be alone. They're already resistant. They've got a problem with authority too. Some of these lies are theirs. But ignore the proceeding. I don't know what that is, because you haven't really done nothing until here. You should accept valid criticism. Now, I guess that's it. To begin to act for yourself, to make your own rules. But you're a little late in the game. A little late in the game, because you're already old and wore out, and you're not taking care of yourself, and now you're falling apart because you're busy saving everybody else. What in the hell is that? Is that an artificial bird? Are we going to go get Daddy? Okay. Can you see Wonton's foot? Right here. Look at his little beans. That little baby's fat and round and fuzzy. Alright. There's some lies and discrepancy in your past, and a big power change, a new beginning, and a flame on. And if your I be single and it is not, you are met with resistance. Resistance, or you resist something. You're holding yourself back. Your I is not single. You are at odds with yourself. So when you're new, you're at odds with yourself. So even though you're going to start over, it's just going to be another version of lies back here, because you're at odds with yourself. I don't understand that. But you wore out. Old and wore out. The sun. Realize it. You need a vacation. Stop denying it. Stop resisting it. You know, this is a one-way street. They just take from you. They don't never put back in here. And you're resisting them now. You know that they just take. They suck you dry. Up all your sunshine. Page of Swords. There you are, realizing it. There you are in your own what the fuck moment. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. Will I, won't I, do I, don't I? What the fuck is going on? So you go from a point of view that you thought you knew is the sun. You thought you had a handle on it, but it was all lies. And now you resist it. Now, you resist knowing it. You're like trying to keep it up, but your what the fuck leads to a new beginning. And come on now, I want that one. That's the one I want. You look toward your future. You move forward in a positive manner. You've made this choice. You made the choice to move forward, and you're just going for it wholeheartedly. There you are. Whoa! Remember, this could also be bow chicka wow now. But I think you're just saving everybody, and everybody that's around you benefits from knowing you, because that's your function, is to flame on, and you save everybody. Everybody benefits from knowing you. the moon. Why do you do it? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I don't understand what the lies are. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Betrayal. So somebody lied to you, or you lied to somebody to keep up with the appearance of winning, of fitting in, to seem like you fit in. There's the Queen of Swords again, and there's the Moon too. That's an effort to disguise and camouflage. That's an effort to disguise and camouflage for the sake of fitting in, because there you fit in, because they need me. An enmeshed codependent relationship. But he's handy. The Magician, he's handy. You're the man behind the curtain. You're happy enough. He's handy. You're happy. The Magician, Ten of Cups, and the World. Well, your perfect little hideaway place is abruptly going to disappear. Yeah, but you'll be fine. Nine of Pentacles. Another man will come along. He'll be right along. Everybody is drawn to your light. Our dude will come back anyway. It's the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. But you're not having none of it. You know, he's like, come home, baby. And you're like, nope. The nopest of nope. Nope. That's all I see. What's under here? Ace of Swords. You're going to have some truth. You're not coming home till you come get some truth. I will not come back home. If I come back home, I'm coming to get the dog. I'm old and tired. I'm too old for this shit. And it's been 100 years since you took care of yourself. Big power change. A big power change. You're going to stop. Eight of Pentacles. You're doing all the work. You're the only one doing any work, because you've got the commitment, the dedication, the work, and the effort, but you don't know when to stop. The Emperor. Divine masculine control and authority. He's like, what? I didn't do that. She did all of that. There's the Emperor. There's the Emperor. Yeah, you've done all of that. And you swallowed all these lies and bullshit, because he's not he's fucking handy, but he's not. Compromises were made, you know. Most people don't look at it like that. It's a complete package. Compromises were made. He's perhaps difficult to live with. And he's like, I didn't make her do that. And no, he didn't make you do all that work, but he let you. While he sat back and didn't do nothing. Nine of Wands. Resilience close to succeed. Persistence and fatigue. Yeah, you don't know when to quit. It's time for you to quit. Three of Pentacles. You're the only one doing any of the work in this team. It's a collaboration. Let him step up and do something. Stop doing it for him. Do what you want to do. This has not been on the table today. I didn't realize it till well, I didn't want what I rolled, but this was in the bottom. Right? This is in the bottom of that stack, and I was like, oh, okay. So I also turned a third of it because it has words that make that possible. Yeah. And give me just a second and we'll have a look. It's a learner's deck. It's quite nice. Full size. Worthy. I bought this long before I discovered Alibaba, because I could probably get this with gilt edges in a better box for the set. I paid $24 for this, but it's a nice box. It's a nice deck. But now I know about Alibaba. I know that I could get this for at least 15. I can get that gold metallic deck. Cost me 15. That's the most expensive one I bought. 15, 18. The Ponyo deck was like 12. Anyway, $24 is way more than I need to be paying. Right? So, and this time we've got, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the Five of Swords. So, upside down, an end to fighting, a peaceful resolution. You're moving on. You've made the compromise. Didn't I say compromises were made? That you've made the communication is clear about this lie, coming clean, and the end of conflict. You're not going to fight about it no more. You're just going to let it go. You're going to move. Ooh, you're going to move on. And the Lover's upside down. Disharmony, trust issues, imbalance, conflict, disconnection, a lack of accountability, disunion, detachment. Yeah, you're done fighting. It's over. Wheel of Fortune upside down. You're holding me back, son. Get out. Leave the key on the table. Bad luck, upheaval, disorder, external forces, a lack of control, disruption, unwelcome change, delays, and setbacks. And the Queen of Pentacles upside down. You are an unhappy woman. Not happy. Insecure, instability, fear. Someone who is lazy, suspicious, lacks motivation, feels insecure, and neglects her responsibilities. You're just feeling kind of shrill and beat down. What responsibilities? You don't know what's real and what's not. Compromises were made, and they no longer, it's just not working. Something else is gonna have to be done. The Star Tarot, the Knight of Pentacles, or no, that's a page of Pentacles. Okay, it's a Princess of Pentacles. Okay, you're hard at work, working for that reward. And the Prince of Wands, that's the Knight. So the Knight is a prince, the Princess is a page. Okay, the Princess of Pentacles and the Prince of Wands. Yeah, that's going to go well. Two people not inclined to listen to the other. No. But she'll work hard and he'll go spend it. That's the lesson. You give too much. Don't catch the pearls before swine. With it's no longer the relationship you thought you needed. That's a change in perspective. Four of Pentacles, you're inclined to cut him off too. You're feeling it. You're not feeling it no more. Yep. Seven of Pentacles. See what I did? Yeah, you still ain't paid me back for the last time. Yep. No more till you pay up. No more running the tab either. Not until you tell me the truth. We are... No, until I get the truth. Ace of Swords. Six of Swords. And you're leaving. And don't call me until you're ready to tell me the truth. Don't come over. Don't be messaging me. We ain't good. Okay. And now we're gonna get the summary. Last word from Mother. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Here he comes rushing in. He won't give you the promising, I'll pay you Tuesday. I did too. No. He's telling broken promises because you didn't choose him. He didn't realize that you could make that choice. See, because beforehand you've been pouring all this into this person for quite some time that's been lying to you. And you know about the lie. It's broken your heart. But hey, what are you going to do? Right? Well, you've had enough. You can't do this forever. Here, the writing's on the wall. And this person, you never thought that you would part ways with this person, that it was even possible. But you don't have to. The writing's on the wall. The writing's right here in the palm of your hand. It's in your empty pocket. They wasted all your resources. They're a pain in the ass. This person is immature, violent, mouthy, apparent, blah blah blah, irrigated. What the fuck? Arrogant, entitled. He's the Romeo that rushes in. He's the boyfriend that shows up, gets you pregnant, and disappears, and you never see him again. Well, you didn't see that coming, did you? Didn't sign up for that. Didn't get back what it ended badly. Relationship with him ends badly, especially if it's financial. And you make this choice. You see that this lack, you don't want to do this with him again, and you make this choice. But you're waiting. You've given him so many excuses, so many chances. And you're waiting. You're forestalling. You're like that top, those moments when it spins in perfect balance before it starts to wobble. Well, this is the beginning of the collapse. The writing is on the wall. No trips without a tripper. What a long, strange trip it's been. And then, are you waiting for the last shoe to fall? What a long, strange trip it's been. But see, look here, you're waiting here, right? But this is also an hourglass, and it's on its side. So there's nothing going on. You've got to do something. You've got to let this... You're holding it up. And you've got to go with it. You've got to... It's time to shit or get off the pot and get about the business of ending this. Sword and scales. See, this is also a matter of justice. This is also a measure of justice. Did I say matter? Well, it's a matter of justice and a measure. Okay? And you have to choose to let this go, because you can't get on with it until you do let this go. And here we have the sword and the scales. Now I'll read this to you. You seek, it's all about justice in the scales. The sword and the scales. Truth, justice, due process, by the book, appeal, balance, to make amends, the law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, and even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. It's time to wrap it up. It's time for the closing statement in your case, my dear. Because the tower is here. There's no fixing this. There's no fixing this. This is a codependency. It's toxic. You're stuck in limbo. It's stagnant. And you can't keep giving to this. It's just ruined. It's a waste of time. So you're going to have to choose yourself. Right? King of Cups. There will be another love come just as soon as you let go of this one. There will be another. Like moth to a flame. Right? Moth to a flame. Raccoon, letting go. This message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, a habit, a creed, or a situation. The time has come from letting go. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress, and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. Right here. This is when you really start to get rolling. You've just gone for an incredibly long time just coasting in an unhappy, dysfunctional bubble that works. I don't know why. But your bubble's getting ready to pop. And here we have Lion. Leo, hello, knock knock. Control. If you have moderately aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. The writing's on the wall. Okay. One more shot of squish bean. Oh, he's asleep. I'll see y'all later.